Hello and welcome to the second video on ratios. This video will look at some slightly different ratio questions. So this one has the ratio of men and women as 3 to 7. So for every 3 men, there are 7 women in this office. And it says there are 24 men. How many women are there? So we make the table like before. So we need a column for men, we need one for women, and we need one for total. So the men, there are 3 parts, women 7 parts. That makes a total of 10 parts. And we go back to the question and look for our number. This time we're given 24 and it's men. In ratio part 1 video, all of the answers went in here, and this time that's not going to be the case because that isn't the total number of people. So this time it represents men, so it goes underneath the 3 here. And the rest of the process continues as before. We say how many 3's go into 24, or what do we need to multiply 3 by? And that's 8, since 3 8s are 24. So we times everything by 8. So 7 times 8, 56. 10 times 8, 80. At this point we can just do a check. 24, add 56. Yes, that makes 80, so we're convinced this is right. But the question said how many women work there? That is this number here, since that's underneath women here. So there are 56 women. So the main difference between this question and ratio part 1 was the number that we put into the question was underneath the men rather than underneath the total. Let's have a look at a second example. So this time we've got Karen's age, her mother's age, and the ratio 3 to 5. And it says Karen's mum is 60 years old. So we'll have a K for Karen, we'll use an M for Karen's mother since we don't know her name, and we'll have total age. So the ratio is 3 to 5, and 3 parts and 5 parts makes 8 parts. Now we need to decide where to put 60. That's not how old Karen is, it's not how old they are in total, it's how old Karen's mum is. So let's put the 60 here in the column for mum. And then it says what's the total of their ages, so let's work out what we need. It's 5 times what makes 60? Well, 5 goes into 60 12 times, so we need to times everything by 12. 3 12s are 36, 8 12s are 96. We do our check. 36 plus 60, that's 96, so we're happy with that. The question said what's the total of their ages, so this time it wants this number here. So the total age equals 96. So in ratio questions you won't always be given the total, you could be given different parts of information, and you could be asked for different parts of information in the question. So here are 3 examples for you to try. Write your answers down, and then when you want the answers press play and I'll tell you what they were. Okay, here are the answers then. So we've got a ratio of water to juice in the ratio 7 to 2. So we end up with a total amount of drink 9 parts. We're given 420 milliliters of water to make that drink, so how much juice would we need? So the 420 goes underneath the W. That means that we're timesing everything in this one by 60, since 760s are 420. That makes 120 here, and then 960s 540. And the question said how much juice would you need to mix with that? So the answer is this 120 here. So the juice equals 120 milliliters. This next one, we've got a car park, we've got cars and coaches, so I'm going to use CA for car, CO for coach, and then total, we've got a ratio 11, 2, and that's 13 parts in total. It has 18 spaces for coaches, and how many for cars? So 18 goes underneath coaches, means we're multiplying by 9, and 11 times 9, 99, 13 times 9, 117. And how many for cars? So this is our answer here, 99. So car spaces equals 99. And the last question, we've got Tim, who's going to win, lose, win, draw, and lose a game in the ratio 4, 3, and 1. So we've got win, draw, lose, total. So there's 3 parts this time. We have 4, 3, 1. 4 out of 3 out of 1 is 8 parts in total. If he wins 12 games in a season, how many does he play in total? So 12 goes underneath the 4 for wins. That's a multiply by 3, and 3 times 3 is 9, 1 times 3 is 3, 8 times 3, 24. says how many does he play in total, so that's this number here, so 24 games in total. And that completes the part 2 of ratio.